Good afternoon and welcome to News Desk. My name is Fatihia Mohammed Noor. Now, LSK Kakamega chapter have expressed their displeasure with how the demolition of houses in Milimani was executed. The demonstrations are meant to pave way for the construction of affordable housing units. Our reporter Alan Ochanda filed this following report.
Last 2 weeks, we've had that series of demolitions being carried out in Milimani estate here in Kakamega town, Kakamega County. Of course, yesterday we saw the climax of it where multi-million property was brought down by the wrath of those bulldozers. And so that prompting the fury from these advocates here, of course, the LSK Kakamega chapter here led by Maureen Odek, who've actually expressed their displeasure and dissatisfaction with how the exercise is being carried out, really saying they had earlier court orders stopping those demolitions, but they say that the court orders were disregarded. You can see from the banners they're actually lifting here, they're actually talking about how the court orders were disregarded by the authorities here. And so also remember that one of those affected by the demolitions was a judge here, and of course a member of the LSK here, of course the Kakamega chapter here. And so let's just talk to the president of the LSK Kakamega chapter, Maureen Odek, to just tell us what really irks them apart from the demolitions. Maybe from the demolitions you talk about you had court orders, but maybe just tell us, did they have maybe the title deeds? Are they tenants? Are they the original owners of those properties that were demolished?
Thank you so much. The matters that are in court, the owners of these properties have valid leases and they have certificate of title to these properties. The property that was demolished that you speak about, the judge was a tenant in that premises. What is not sitting well with advocates is that there were court orders in place that was served upon the regional commissioner, Mr. Samson Macharia, and served upon the in charge of the Attorney General Office, Mr. Stafford Nyauma. And the court was saying, stop any action until the matters that are in court are heard and determined. But in blatant disregard and in violation of those orders, they proceeded under the cover of darkness and brought down those properties despite the court orders that are in place.
You've talked about maybe rescinding that particular decision, but of course they've already demolished. They're now just waiting to flatten the whole area here earmarked for the construction of the affordable housing units. Maybe what are your prayers at this moment, at this stage? Because of course they have already now demolished the buildings that were there.
At this stage, we will be going for compensation against the government for what happened to those properties. We will be going for contempt of court against the Attorney General, the in charge, Mr. Stafford Nyauma, and the Regional Commissioner, Mr. Samson Macharia, for being in contempt of court orders. Those are the two, at this stage, those are the two prayers that we will be seeking before the court. Yes.
What about the other premises that have not yet been demolished, but they have actually been earmarked for demolition? Or maybe you're just acting on behalf of their clients and not the rest?
Indeed, there are properties that have not yet been demolished and where orders are still in place. We are calling upon the regional commissioner, we are calling upon the Attorney General to uphold those orders. Let us go to court. That is the place where due process is undertaken. We are asking them to uphold the orders that are in force and let them not interfere with any more properties within Milimani until the cases that are in court are heard and determined.
Well, thanks. Because of time, we shall still be talking to some of the advocates here, of course, just to express their displeasure and dissatisfaction with the way the demolitions were carried out, really talking about the blatant disregard of court orders here. They had them prior to that particular exercise being carried out. But as I mentioned earlier, we also have other premises, high-end, of course, a multi-million property being earmarked for demolition to pave way for the construction of the affordable housing units. But for Thea, we shall still be on this bait to just bring our viewers to speed with the happenings here in Kakamega.
Thanks, Alan. Now, 6 people have lost their lives in a banditry attack in Salmach area, West Pokot County.